My name is Jaschek. Welcome. As you know, I'm from an electronic retailer. And before I begin, I have a question. Who of you has a cell phone from Apple? Hands up. Okay, quite some. Thank you. Hands up. Who has a cell phone from Samsung? Less? And all the other brands? Okay. I have a question. May I borrow your cell phone for a moment, please? You will get it back. Thank you. So, Samsung. This cell phone, what does it mean? It's your connection to family and friends. It's your bank account. It's your access to home. But what happens if it falls down or you step on it and it's broken? Imagine being without a cell phone. What is it worth it for you to get this cell phone back within 90 minutes? And this is about what I'm going to tell you in my presentation. Another poll. I would like to learn more about you. Hands up, who's from an online shop, retailer, or a brand? Okay, quite some, thank you. I would like to show you how you can gain more business with your customer. And I will give you facts and figures how MediaMarktSaturn did it in the past and what are our plans for the future. And who are service providers like software or parcel providers, etc.? Okay, also quite some. Welcome. I would like to show you how you can gain more business with retailers, and I can tell you it's about speed. So, experience. I always hear experience. We want to give experience to our customers. My opinion is there's no experience champion without being delivery champion. Wow, logistics, how boring. But it makes the difference. What do we have here and how can we gain more business? What you see here is on the right-hand side, 2 to 3 day delivery. This is maybe the boring part. Customers are willing to pay €0 for that, because it's common, we get free delivery, so it's nothing special. On the left side, there is the 90-minute instant delivery we have invented together with Uber in Germany and Poland. And customers are willing to pay €5 for that. But what's in between? There's the next day 10 p.m. delivery, so next day until end of the day. And now you have €0 on the one side, €5 on the other side. So what's in between? Maybe €2.50. So I think customers are willing to pay something for that. Who's doing it today? Amazon. And I ask all of you, do you want to leave this business only at Amazon? Or do we cooperate to have a new product or a new delivery option for customers in Germany? And I think this is the beginning of gaining more business. Some words about MediaMarktSaturn. We are the #1 electronic retailer in Europe. We have 22 billion euro revenue, 5 billion in online, and we have around 2 billion customer contacts per year. Wow. How do we do that? With 48,000 employees, and we have over 1,000 stores in Europe in 11 countries, and we are happy to have these stores. We see ourselves as an omni-channel retailer. How did we start? If you see these pictures, they are very old. They are undated, but maybe they're old as I am. You see crowded retail stores, which we don't have anymore in these times. The cities have problems, so we need to attract the customers that they have a joyful time being in a retail store. And transportation was different that days. Customers came to pick up the televisions, but you see they're a little bit more tiny than today. Today we sell 100-inch televisions, so you need at least 2 people who get that thing out of the store, and it's quite complicated to bring it to the 5th floor in Berlin. So how did we solve these problems of the customers today? We have different touch points. We have our store, we have the app, we have a marketplace, and in the store, we offer, for example, a 30-minute pickup service. So you order online, you're working, but you know, on my way home, I will pass a MediaMarktSaturn's store, so you can order online, pick it up after 30 minutes. This is our promise. Additionally, the stores send out parcels, so we do ship from store, the 2 to 3 day delivery, and we have Uber. On the other hand side, a big important touch point is the home of our customer, the holy home. So we are allowed to enter this place and install electronics. And here, in two-man handling, our delivery promise is in online 48 hours. So it's quite fast. Currently, we have pilots in Dortmund and Cologne for same-day and next-day deliveries with bigger devices. So this is very promising. And, as mentioned, we have the Uber instant delivery. We deliver anywhere. So, some insights about the Uber deal. The value of the shopping cart with an Uber order is 10% higher than the average basket we have in our online shop. The on-time delivery is over 90%. The promise is 90 minutes, okay, but we deliver in around 1 hour, so the average is 52 minutes, and I think this is incredible. And what is also incredible is the Net Promoter Score, which is 72. So customers are very happy. And we are as well, because the loss and damage rate is very low. Why is that? The driver comes, picks it up at our store and brings it directly to the customer. And we have a 2-factor authentication. And this is a message to all the parcel providers in Europe. Retailers need 2-factor authentication. It's nothing special. Uber can do it, so all parcel providers can do it. Please do it. Please offer us 2-factor authentication for our business. Uber, one project, very successfully, and we are very satisfied. Another thing, it was published yesterday. We will start a big cooperation with DPD and GLS in Germany. We will introduce to all of our stores 2 PUDO points, one from GLS, one from DPD. And we see our stores as a point in the last mile. We want to solve a problem of our customers. Maybe you've already seen that. You have 3 parcels, one Hermes, DPD, GLS, and maybe also 4th parcel, the DHL. You need to go to 4 stores or 4 places. It's silly, and we made polls with our customers. Customers don't want that. They want to drop all parcels at one place. Our vision was to have a place, or to offer a place where you can drop off all parcels you have, and we do the rest. Now we start with GLS and DPD, and we are very happy about that. Furtherly, lockers will be one important thing in the future. What you may not know is, since years we already have indoor lockers in Spain, over 100 lockers we are using in our stores. Now we started in Austria. But we want to put these lockers in front of our stores to have a 24/7 business. With 3 streams: sell products. We know how many earphones we sell every week in Berlin, so why don't we put the Apple AirPods in the locker, so you buy it online and you can pick it up at night before your flight goes to your holiday trip. Then service. your coffee machine is broken, but you can bring it into the locker in front of our store after work when the store is closed. So we pick it up afterwards and we solve your topic, and when the coffee machine is repaired, you can pick it up again at the locker. And the third thing is subscription. Daily use articles which are permanently used can be stored in the locker and easily picked up. And around that, we have the instant delivery with Uber, and we would like to send out of the parcel locker on Sunday to your home. So I think it's a good goal, but we are at the beginning, and there need to be changed something, and this is the message to the providers. A locker today is simple, door open, door close. But if you want to offer these services that I mentioned, the parcel locker must be more intelligent. So you need an environment of software around the locker so that you can offer these services for retailers. And this is yet not developed. So please think about that. I think there is great business coming around. We need to speed up. This is my message. For the online shops and brands and retailers, I demonstrated how we get use of instant deliveries, PUDO points and lockers, how we define logistics, and that we say satisfaction is only possible for the customers with good logistics. And so you can get new margins. To the service providers, please consolidate volumes for smaller retailers also. Only together we can offer a comparable or a good next day delivery. And then please provide new services around lockers, so then we can gain for more business and you will get more business with retailers. So thank you very much and let's talk. Oh, a parcel for me. Hang on. Oh, I like parcels. Hey.
Really, Michael?
Yeah, I'm Michael. Oh, I'm getting a parcel. Oh, thank you. It's for me?
Yeah.
Ah, cell phone. Thank you very much. Thank you. And sorry. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, Matthias Genz, Store Manager, Saturn Berlin. Welcome. Matthias. So,
Is it working? Thank you.
yes. So I brought Matthias. Yeah, he's in operations. You see the Uber operations day by day. So he's also here to answer your questions. I have a first question. How is it going with instant delivery?
It's pretty fast. It works. It really works.
Okay.
Badass. Sometimes it's too quick for us, so we have to prepare a lot of faster than in the years before.
Okay, too fast is not too bad, yeah?
Speed
okay.
up.
How was it to implement Uber last year?
Yeah, first of all, we had to give the whole new project a discussion in our store, what we have to improve, that we are so quick that within 5 or 10 minutes, the product is ready for pickup.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Good. So we are open for questions from the audience. The light is very strong, so I don't know if there are any questions to us.
Hello, I'm Jessica. I would like to know, how did you measure the adoption of this idea? Like, it's a great idea, but how do you know that this would be interesting for your customers and therefore it would be worth it to invest into it?
Yeah. Jessica, can you say from which company are you?
Red Care Pharmacy.
Okay. Good. So one other question. You mean the idea of next day delivery? Okay. It's the same idea like instant delivery in 90 minutes. We want to give the customer the choice. It's about the choice. The customer does not always need a next day delivery. Sometimes he does not want to have it because he knows I'm on holiday, I will come back next week, so that he does not need it. He also does not need an instant delivery. But there are situations in life where speed matters. And we want to give the full choice of the delivery options, and this is why we do it. Does it answer your question? Yes? Okay.
Okay, we have another question over here.
Hi, over here. Ooh, there you are. Hi,
On
Michael.
the right side, yeah.
Okay. Hi. Thank you very much for your very interesting presentation.
Where are you from?
I'm from Pop-In Limited, so a consultancy.
Okay.
So I am very interested to know which product lines you've seen having the most demand for this kind of instant service. Because as you say, like some things you need immediately, some things you maybe don't. I'd be interested to know kind of what product lines at Saturn MediaMarkt you've seen.
Okay. I will explain something, but here's the guy from operations. I think he can also answer. So, very popular, let's say, I think the most popular product is the Apple earphone, yeah? Apple Earphone Pro 2. We have DVDs. So, Dune 2 was the first product we ever replenished within 12 minutes. Yeah, so this was interesting. It's vacuum cleaner from Dyson, yeah.
PlayStation controllers, for example.
Yeah.
Or simply the mobile.
Yeah. And I think there was once there was a game wheel and a watch to measure your blood pressure. So also possible.
Okay. We have another question over here.
Yeah, hello, my name is Martin, I'm from Avato, and I just wanted to ask, what's the percentage of end customers deciding to use the Uber Direct service?
So let's say from the store we have around 40% online sales. So it's very popular to come to the stores, and customers who know that also uses Uber. So let's say the amount is within this 40%. It's, let's say, I cannot tell you the exact figure, but it's growing, yeah, and we are satisfied. I give you a figure. In Black Friday, we delivered 10,000 articles through Uber. Can you work with that? Good.
Okay. We have another question to your left.
Hey, good morning. It's Berthold as well from Avato. Quick question, what time pattern do you have over the day? Means when do you have the peak per hour of the orders? Is this more morning, lunch or evening, or just to challenge you before shop closure?
I would say there's no specific peak season or peak time. Sometimes it is like 10 a.m. in the morning, sometimes 12 a.m. or so in our particular store, it's like we have 20 to 30 Uber deliveries a day. So sometimes it's in the morning, sometimes in the afternoon.
I have good news for you. We have here Moritz from Uber. Moritz, can you stand up, please? Can we give the mic to Moritz so he can answer this question? Moritz, when is the peak time?
Hold on 1 second. Making my way over. There you go, Moritz.
Yeah, hi everyone. So I think we see a peak time typically in the evening. So when people come home from work and have a need to still get something delivered and don't make it to the store in person. Right now, of course, we're also limited by MediaMarkt stores being open until 8 p.m. usually. So that's usually before that 8 p.m. The last 2-3 hours is when we see most of the deliveries come through.
Okay.
Question answered? Perfect.
We have a question in the very back. You can meet me halfway. Maybe it makes it a little bit easier. Okay, I'll meet you. Here you go.
Thank you. I'm Leo Semerlin from Hopit Engine, that is an open source project to implement machine learning solutions. I want to ask if you measure the conversion rate change between, or how the conversion rate was increased when you introduced this option of the 90 minutes delivery.
So, of course, there are, what do you exactly mean with conversion? Can you?
How many customers, if you did an A/B test or something to measure how this impacts the sales, right? How it improves the sales?
I have a simple answer for you. We don't care. I tell you why. It's about giving the customer an option. He has an emergency demand, of course, and the question is, would he buy it from us if we would not offer this instant delivery option? And this is what I said before. Customers don't need it any time to get it instantly, but we want to help the customer in a really emergency when it has to be fast. So the answer is we don't care.
Okay. Thank you for that answer. We have another question here in the middle.
Hi, I would like to know your limitations, like if something is too big, if it doesn't fit in the bike, or if it's from remote area where Uber drivers are limited. Like, what are your limitations in deliver it that fast?
What's your name and where you're from?
From SendCloud. It's a software company. Yeah.
Okay. Thank you for the question. Very good.
What are our limitations?
Yeah,
My specialist, Marcel, 20 kilograms?
23.
23 kilograms are the maximum for the delivery.
So let's say we give the order to Uber. They choose, do they take a bike or a car? It also depends on the distance, but we prefer, of course, a bicycle, but sometimes the parts are too big, so there's coming a car. Okay? If you're more interested, Moritz will be here after the talk, so maybe you go directly to him.
Awesome. We have another question all the way over here.
Hi, is it just a pilot in Berlin, or is it in any other cities, or what are your plans for that?
Yeah, so let's say we have a quite good coverage in Germany. We are very satisfied to have Uber in the biggest city. The next after the success in Germany, we transferred this option to Poland. So the Polish colleagues are using Uber as well. And let's see.
Okay. Are there any last questions? Yep. Right here.
Hi there. Dan from Zeit, we're a data company. So a question I wanted to ask was more like from perspective of the future and the strategy. Does that considering that you are partnering now with Uber here in Germany, does that potentially mean that you're going to go, at least on the European space, to go into every country that supports Uber and start kind of expanding into different countries, different regions?
So it's a strategy to establish instant delivery in all countries, in all 11 countries. We see that in different countries you have different providers. In Spain we have an instant delivery option. In Hungary, now we will establish one in Austria, but not in all countries you have the same providers. Yeah, so let's say to partner with 2 or 3 and have them all for all countries would be great. Yeah, Moritz, great idea. But then it's not only depending on us.
Okay. Okay, we have time for one last question. I saw it right there in the middle.
So I see here 4 minutes.
Yeah, that's enough for one question. Here you go.
Thank you very much. My name is Martina. I'm from the company called the Equal Experts, an IT consulting firm. And I just have one question. I'm very impressed with your strategy with the smart stores, also from MediaMarkt, the omni-channel experience. Just one question. Have you heard from Jeff Bezos ever since?
Ever since?
Have you heard from Jeff Bezos ever since your new strategy? How do you see the competition in regard to...
If he already called me?
Yes, has he called you?
No, I think he's a little bit shy.
In space.
Or he is maybe scared.
No.
Okay. We have time actually for one more, and I know there was a hand. Yeah, here you go.
Hi, I'm Jeanette. I'm an operational manager, and my question is, how do you distribute the order? Is it stock availability or nearness to the customer? Because when I order, I live here in Berlin, and I would like to order something random.
Yes.
I have my closest Saturn is Eastgate, and the MediaMarkt is, how is it called, Ostseestraße.
We have a 6-kilometer radius around the stores. So as long as you're in the radius, the store has the item on stock, then you can order. So we check when you log in the shop. You give in your address, your zip code, then we check your address. If it's in the radius within 6 kilometers, you can order.
Okay, and sorry, my voice. And do you work with stock buffers?
Stock buffers, it's a different approach. He has the stock in the store, so you can go step into the store, buy from there. You can order online, pick up from store, so you get it 2-3 days later, or you order instantly. It's the same stock. So we don't have any stock issues. Sometimes in Black season, sometimes it's tricky because people grab articles out of the shelf, and then the online order gets in. You know, it's like the devil in the detail.
Yeah, that's why we have to be pretty fast going to the shelf, and we have a specialist, like one of our specialists sitting in the first row, who is preparing everything with Uber. Maybe there's one important note for you as a B2B partner. You can use our stock like as a warehouse when you need, like in a bad situation, monitor went broke down, or mobile, or the simple mouse.
Or you have a new employee. He needs a laptop and a cell phone. You don't need to take that on stock. There is a B2B section within MediaMarktSaturn, and you can instantly order the laptop and the cell phone, so no stock anymore. And I think it's also good for working capital, yeah? And very fast. So I think we need to close. Just some informations. We will be here. So the store team, Uber is also here, and then someone from GLS. Please stand up. Mr. Venschinke is also here. Hello. David, after this session, I will be at the GLS booth. So if you have further questions, please come to C2.1. And I want to say thank you and say goodbye with the brand song von Femme. Let's go to another dimension. Thank you. Bye.
Thank you.
Thank you. Geschenk für dich. Dankeschön.